but a person that could afford her is Donald Trump. He has plenty of money. And he is over here talking about trying to run for this third term. He's barely only a few months into this first term. I mean, the second term, and he's already talking about a third one. Let's try check this out.
If you were allowed, for some reason, to run for a third term, is there a thought that the Democrats could try to run Barack Obama against you
I'd love
for
that.
his third term?
Boy, I'd love that. That would be a good one. I'd like that. They do say there's a way you can do it, but I don't know about that, but I have not looked into it.
Well, let me ask what you all been thinking. Can he do that? Well, the Constitution makes one thing clear. He can't be elected to a third term. Look at the 22nd Amendment. No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. Well, Trump can't run again, but his Vice President J.D. Vance can. Imagine a scenario where Vance runs for president and flips the ticket. This time it is Trump who is Vance's running mate. And if Vance wins, he could resign and then hand the presidency back to Trump. But then check out the 12th Amendment. It states if someone is constitutionally ineligible for the presidency, well, then they can't be the VP. But then, say Vance wins with a different running mate, and then that VP resigns. Well, the 25th Amendment says the president can choose a different VP, and as long as Congress gives the thumbs up, well, could that be Trump?
Shout out to that Black queen for breaking that down. Because she had a great explanation right there. Yeah, this would be crazy if they try to figure out a way to manipulate the Constitution that they love so much. To make it against, to make it work for him. And I feel like they really will try to do this. But this man is old. Can he sit down somewhere? Why are we trying to do a third term? What is he going to be in 2028? He should be in his mid 80s already.
Yeah, he's still strong, still
like
kicking.
84 or something like that.
He'll be
Still,
84.
still strong, still kicking though. So I mean, I think the best way to do it, if he's gonna do it, is just ratify the amendments because the whole the whole becoming vice president thing is too much of loopholes. She broke it down good, but it's just too much. This got to meet this. If he can ratify the Constitution and say, "Hey, president can have an unlimited amount," I think I think that'd be the easier way to the third term. I'm with it because you can't get everything done in 4 years that you want to do. So like FDR, the reason why he was one of our best presidents because FDR had almost 15 years and he died in presidency. So it's just like he did so good with the country because he had a lot of time and a lot of connections to he seen what the country needed. He got it in a certain direction because he had the time.
But what are we giving Trump more time to do? He's already about to put us in a recession. Do we want the one that's further and further in a recession? Is that what we want? Because it's like there are people protesting this man all over. There's so many people that voted for him that are pissed off that they did that in the first place. Like everybody is flipping the script now that this is actually rolling. Everything that's going on now, all these tariffs that are in place. I mean, he's pissing people off. There's no way he's going to win another election. If he does, ship me to Africa at this point.
I mean, I don't see the recession. This recession was going on when Biden was in office. We're still feeling the effects from that. I mean, he's trying to do the best that he can. I feel like if he had more time, the country will be thanking him for what he's going to do with that.
Nah, you really finna feel it. You really finna feel it at the stores and everywhere because
We did when Biden was in office.
but you finna feel it even more. All these tariffs that he putting on these different countries. We're the biggest importer from other countries than they import from us. China just put a 34% tariff, turned around and put 34% tariffs on U.S. goods, and they don't even buy that much from us. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to the grocery store and you see these prices not creep up but jump up, then you're gonna realize what Trump is doing, and you're gonna be like, "What the hell, man?"
Man, we're not worried about these other countries. We can fit these other countries in some of our states. These other
We
countries are
depend we depend on these other countries. That's what you're not understanding.
we depend on them because the
We're
way
not
that
independent.
we got these treaties set up. You know what I'm saying? And of course, because it's cheaper labor over there, we ain't worried about that. We can get it done right here. We've got it done right here before. Give us more jobs. and we'll get it done. So we need the American people to stop complaining and let's get on board about it. We don't need nobody. We can get it done.
No,
Beard
no,
to
Don't
come.
ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
no. You're the Americans. The people in America are lazy. Let's just start there. And
I mean, but we don't have to do nothing.
the people that would work are the people that immigrate over here, and they're trying to get rid of
Exactly.
the immigrants. So it's like, what are we saying here? We can't just
Nah, us Americans will work. We'll work. We got some of the best working class people of all. We just have to have a
no,
system to get it done. When Chrysler was over there in Detroit,
no. Mhm.
that place was just like the mecca of America because of the manufacturing of the work that was getting done. We have we have manufacturers all over the country until we figured out we can get it cheaper from China. They want to do it for 50 cents, cool. So and it don't cost that much to ship, cool. But we can get the work done. We built
And
America.
that's what happened. So now we've outsourced all those jobs. And
We can
then
get
you
them
bring
back
them back
here.
over here. You bring them back over here, what's gonna happen?
The price
Prices are
on
gonna skyrocket. Why?
and
Because
what
the American workers want more money to do the
Exactly.
same job that they do in other countries for way
well
less.
we can just keep the money spending in here until the other countries start feeling the repercussions of what we got to do with them. We just got to. I feel like I'm not worried about the other countries like that. China, you want to do that? You gonna shoot yourself in the foot, like Trump said.
China is way more advanced than us, bro.
Exactly.
And
Way more.
We're
China
in trouble.
China ain't way more advanced than us. We got all the technology. We just
Dude, you crazy. We look like a third world country compared to
yo,
what's going
but
on in China.
we have access to the technology. We can make this happen quickly. China got a lot more people that's doing stuff. They communists. They people can't even move up in ranks. You born in that family, you stay in that rank. It's like, come on now. They got these people.
Dude,
Only certain people are getting that fruits of that labor in China, and it ain't the common day people. The difference in America, the common person can come up and be somebody. You know what I'm saying? It never happened in China.
that has nothing to do with it. We rely on China for so much. And then China not only owns factories in China, like in Asia, but they also own factories in Vietnam. So when we think we're going around them to get stuff done, they own in those factories in those other countries. They even starting to move into Mexico now and own factories and stuff over there.
That's cool, but do they own factories in America? Cause we can get it done here. The land of the great. You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about them
Uh,
other countries. Like I
We
said, we
keep
can
thinking
put them
that.
other countries in some of our states.
we
Them other
could
countries
barely
are
pay the
cool.
people here a livable wage. Why do you think that they gonna come here, start all these factories up? They gotta be built from the ground up. They're not here yet. They're not here. Let's just start there. They haven't even started building this stuff up. Maybe if there was a picture perfect world where we already started manufacturing our own stuff, maybe that would work.
We've
But
done it.
we haven't done it right now. We have to wait and try to figure out what we're doing. He's
How
trying to
long do you, Elon Musk has his Tesla factory right there in Austin that's producing most like oh
He got one in Houston too, but still,
I don't know.
DJ froze. But let me go back to what Bearded Conversations had said because he said the DOJ not going for that, meaning Trump's third term. This is Trump's DOJ, so they're not gonna go against him.
Mhm.
But I mean, at the same time, nobody's gonna want the way things are about to go. Nobody's gonna want Trump in for a third term anyway. So I mean, it don't matter. He's not gonna be able to run because nobody's gonna want him to. They
Exactly.
already protesting against him and Elon Musk across the United States. So that's telling you something right there.
They had a protest in 1,000 cities yesterday against him and Elon Musk, and it was supposed to have like
Exactly.
a turnout of like 200,000 people across the United States and everything like that. So, and it was like the protests were happening in places like Montgomery. I can't even say it. Montgomery County. That's a red area. So think about that. If y'all have a
Yeah.
protest going on in a red area already, like you're pissing people off.
Exactly. These same people that voted for you, you pissing them off.
I'm reading the comments down there too. They're saying, two people the other night did not agree. Not all rocking with Trump, bro. Trump and Elon suck. Yeah, they do.